We'll move to Commissioner then. Okay, thank you.
So my name is James. Already started with 2 seconds left, man. 2 seconds less. No, that's all right. My name is James Coates. I'm running for Commission Seat A. For those of you who don't know me, I am the second best looking James running for this seat. So a little background about myself. I'm a second generation land surveyor. That is the same profession that George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and Abraham Lincoln got their start in. I've been doing it since I was 5 years old. And the one thing that surveying has done for me, it's given me a love for our public property. A surveyor's job is to protect the public and to keep that property safe. And as Calvin Coolidge said, the best way to, well, I'm not going to quote him, I was going through my phone earlier, but it takes me a while to find the quotes and I have a terrible memory, but basically there are several ways to rid ourselves of public rights through condemnation, things like that. Taxation is a major one of those. And we've had a lot of people up here talk about limited government and taxation. I will tell you, and there was someone over here that said, I am you. I am not that person. I am the you in your head who you tell to shut up and don't actually say things. That is one thing about me. I don't have the best tact, and things come out of my mouth sometimes a little bit quicker than they should. But with that, you will get my passion. So back to being one of the only people up here, in fact, I think I'm the only person up here who spoke out against the county tax increase twice in 2016. I ended up in the newspaper, I got lambasted a little bit, said a few things maybe inappropriately, didn't come out exactly the way I wanted, as my father is a county highway engineer right now, but I will tell you right now that my #1 goal is to roll back the taxes back to 2016. I went through over 400,000 lines of budget with a couple other guys in the Weber County Republican Central Committee, and I'm telling you, the money is there, the raises can stay, we can get rid of the waste. And I'm not here to convince you to side with me, because there's two types of people out there. There's the types of people out there who, maybe think the government waste is an okay thing, and then there are the types of people who think that our 20% tax increase plus 20% plus was absolutely ridiculous. Some of the other things that I think are ridiculous is the median income in Weber County is a little under $70,000. Our elected officials are up around $125,000. One of the things that I will do, and it will take another commissioner to do it, is to roll back the pay of the elected officials. I think it's ridiculous that our elected officials get paid nearly double what the median salary of our people in Weber County are. So once again, my name is James Coates. I am running for county commissioner, and I will roll back the taxes.
I'm thinking there must be 3 Jameses, because there's only 2 of us, and I'm not better looking than anybody. I'm James Ebert. I'm presently serving as your Weber County Commissioner in Seat A. But I feel a little like Drew Carey today, because this feels like the Price is Right to me. When you look up through the crowd, someone's going to yell, "Richard Heyer, come on down." I want to say thank you to Richard for doing some timing for us, because that's extremely helpful. But I don't have my glasses on, so I'm going to look at Elizabeth to make sure that I don't go over. I ran 3 years ago because I thought and felt very concerned after 20 years of working for the Riverdale Police Department that Weber County was continuing to fall further and further behind Davis, Salt Lake, and Utah County. And I didn't understand why. I mean, when we look at the facilities of Weber State, Hill Air Force Base, the Ogden Airport, the mountains, the tourism, the ski resorts, there's just no reason. And I felt very concerned that maybe there was some issues with leadership at a county level specific to economic development. I was concerned about the county government and the contention that was at the commission level, and some issues with integrity or some issues with processes that maybe need to be looked at. I was concerned about fiscal responsibility, as many of us are. But what is fiscal responsibility? It's not always saying no. It's looking for the return on investment. It's about real planning and understanding how vertical tax structures and those types of things affects our communities. I was able to meet over 400 delegates and express those concerns and talk to them about what was going on in their lives. And I was lucky enough to be elected. I want you to know that I look at this as a job. This is serious to me. The county brings in over $180 million a year as pass-through of about 100 which means our budget is about $80 million. We have 1,100 employees. We have projects that are in the tens of millions of dollars going on right now. This facility is one of them with the library project. This is a serious job. This isn't just politics. This affects people's lives. So I would encourage you to thoroughly vet all of your candidates for county commissioner, whether it's seat A or seat B, and make sure that they reflect your values. Make sure they truly understand what it means to be a commissioner and the level and depth and breadth of the responsibility. It's serious to me. I reach out to the communities, whether it's the Upper Valley or out in West Weaver, whether it's North Ogden to Riverdale, because I want to hear what the issues and concerns. We have a bunch of different issues, and I'm going to run out of time, so please come and talk to me. Spend some time vetting me. My name is James Ebert. I'm your President Weber County Commissioner in seat A, and I appreciate the opportunity to be here today. Thank you.
Testing, there we go, thank you. Good evening, my name is Gage Frohr. I am running for County Commission seat A. It's my pleasure to be with you this evening. First off, I want to thank everybody taking time out of the Monday evening, sitting in these seats to be with us. Truly, I'm a believer that you folks in this room and those that take the time to vote and vet the candidates make our system work. That's a system that we can be proud of both Utahns and Weber County and in this government that we say in the United States. I also want to thank the group of people you see on this back row, because I can tell you after 12 years in the legislature running 6 different races, it's not an easy job. You put your life on the line, you put your ego on the line, and you come forth with what you feel is going to be best for the citizens you represent. Let me tell you a little bit about my background, where I come from. Some of you may know I'm a 5th generation Weber County resident. I'm a third generation small business person in Weber County. I've lived throughout the county. I've lived in Ogden City. I've lived in Riverdale. I raised my family, my 3 boys in West Haven. And by the way, that was an opportunity that some of you may know, I was fortunate to coach both Weber High and Fremont in hockey, and we won 2 state championships in both of those schools because of the kids that you bring forth. So, with the small business perspective, and with my time that I spent in the legislature, I wasn't necessarily looking for another job. I believe that change is good. I believe that different voices in the legislature is good. But I sat down with my high school sweetheart. She sends her love because she's had some health issues this week. And we actually asked 3 questions. Should I run for this office? And if so, why? Can we make a difference? And number 3, are there changes that can be made? Okay, we answered yes to those. And I think the last is, do we need changes in Weber County? Are there changes that need to be made? I agree wholeheartedly that we need to look at the property tax increase. As I've run appropriations committee for the state of Utah, the first thing that we always do in the state of Utah is cut budgets. The next thing we do is lower taxes, which we've accomplished. Now, I don't always agree with the system that we've lowered taxes, but we consistently cut budgets first. We never raise taxes, unless there's cases where the voters have the opportunity to participate in that decision, which I firmly believe.
30 seconds.
With that, Gage Frohr, County Commission seat A, I appreciate your support. Thank you.